Today we're talking about New Albany, Ohio, because if you're considering this Columbus suburb, wait, there's some things that you absolutely need to know first. Most people assume that New Albany is just this boring, wealthy suburb, but that couldn't be further from the truth. And in today's video, we're going to discuss one thing. Is New Albany the place to be or the place to most avoid? Roll the intro.
Give me, I'm my energy low. I never love you, finish. Don't leave me, oh Roma. Baby, let me take you to Ibiza.
You see, New Albany isn't just your typical suburban sprawl. It's designed masterfully and crafted for specific people. It was designed from the ground up with a specific cohesive vision. The physical environment has signature white fences and Georgian-style homes that are designed to create this harmonious look. Over 54 miles of leisure trails connecting neighborhoods, parks, and schools, and abundant green spaces that are intentionally woven throughout the community to make it feel connected. And the truth is, New Albany is a fantastic location for a lot of people, but there's also another caveat to it, and that's the home prices. You see, our median home prices here in New Albany hover around the $606,000 mark, above 7 to 8% from just last year alone. And when you factor in the Intel project and the other $28 billion worth of development that's happening here, that number is going to keep rising faster and faster. And the truth is, investments in New Albany have outpaced national growth and national appreciation at such a staggeringly high amount. And new construction is always being sought after, even with all the tariffs and all the new regulations that are potentially in place. And one of the realities that I learned when I moved to Columbus is the fact that New Albany has this difference and this dichotomous nature in the homes and the home quality and price point. Here's what I mean. The original New Albany has architecture that's designed from the 1950s, 1960s, and 1970s. And you're gonna see that in the way that the houses are built. You're also gonna see that in the price point. There's the original New Albany County with homes hovering the $1 million and $1 million and above price point. And then you've got neighborhoods like Tidewater and Windsor where the home prices can hover in the $500,000, $600,000, and $700,000, a little bit more reasonable for a lot of people. And if you're looking at New Albany for the school, look at places close like Morris Road, where you have the condo option and you're also going to save a little bit more money compared to those bigger homes. But listen, if you're liking New Albany because of the ambiance and the vibe, then this video is for you. A lot of our clients are actively reaching out to us and they love New Albany. They want to be in New Albany because they have jobs there. They got opportunities to collaborate and have a lot of people that are like-minded there as well. And hey, we're all for it. And that's why I'm making this video in the first place. And one of the biggest things about New Albany that actually separates it compared to most places is this: education. New Albany has created an educational system that's interwoven with the community, and it's for everyone to see. They have over 200 acres of learning centers integrating schools, libraries, and art facilities. And with having over a 90% graduation rate, focusing specifically on the holistic arts, from the schoolings and the sports, you can see why kids absolutely love going here. Combine that with the fact that New Albany has rated the Olentangy School District system as the 3rd or 4th best in the entire area, giving it an A+ overall rating. I mean, that's the place where a lot of families want to be. And a lot of the reasons that clients are reaching out to us and asking us about New Albany is for the educational facility. But here's the other caveat. What comes after education? That's generally jobs. And the higher education aspect of it is absolutely taken care of. As simply as I can put it, the economic landscape is exploding. You see, the New Albany International Business Center is over 9,000 acres and has over $6 billion in investments. The business park generates over 80% of the city's general revenue, and Intel in potential combination with TSMC could bring about another 3,000 jobs, another 10,000 indirect jobs here. Major companies like Abercrombie and Fitch, Amazon, Microsoft, Google are all looking at Licking County to make it home. And Amazon has just approved a $1 billion data center in Marysville. But here's the issue, is traffic. Traffic is disgustingly bad, especially with all the development that's happening. A lot of people are actually happy that Microsoft said no to the development and they're pausing it. Why? Because the infrastructure was built out, the traffic is now going to be much better, but people aren't going to go there, meaning the locals are going to have a smoother ride. And albeit State Route 161, which was completed in November of 2024, added another lane in both directions, is definitely going to help. If most of these major companies are actively building here, it makes sense that traffic is going to be a byproduct of that. And locals, they really aren't too happy about that.
Hey, Roman numeral 7, babe, drop it like it's hot. If this world was mine, I'd take your dreams and make them multiply.
You see, Justin reached out to us about 3 months ago to make the move here. And he said, listen, I'm actually in one of these opportunities that you've spoken about in your videos, and I'm looking for maybe a 3-4 bedroom home that I can have with my family. We love the school district, we love New Albany, we kind of know where we want to live, but we're still debating a little bit. And I made a list of where I thought would be really good options and what I thought he needed based off of the criteria that he gave our team. Now, we talked about the whole thing, and that list is kind of the byproduct of this video right now. I'm going to talk to you about exactly what we told Justin, because the same principles apply to everyone. New Albany has a ton of different subset markets within the location, and here's where I think you should be looking at based off of what specifically you want. Look at the New Albany Country Club if you want premium living, if you want access to the golf course, and you're able to afford the homes from $800 to about $3 million. This is where luxury meets more luxury has taken steroids. Look at the Preserve at Feast if you want new construction, if you want new builds, and you want homes around the $600,000 to $800,000 mark. And also look at the Village Center if you want something that's walkable, that's not too far from multiple locations, and you want homes around the $500,000 to $700,000 mark. You should be seeing on the screen here, but there's a lot of new development options that exist in New Albany, and a lot of our clients are actually more of a fan of that. We obviously have some people that love the older style homes, they love the Victorian-esque to it. And hey, we're all for it, we'll sell you anything. But the new construction homes, people actually get to kind of make it their own. They get to work on those projects together with the builders to ultimately make sure that they get exactly what they want. But here's the caveat to this. New homes compared to homes on the market for maybe a year ago, there's going to be a $50,000 to $100,000 difference in price tag. Even if a home was built in 2023, that home itself is going to cost less money to buy versus if you built the exact same home in 2025 and 2026. Now, I told you what to look at, but what about where you want to avoid? Before that, coffee here. My name is Gagan. We help everyone that's thinking about buying a home in New Albany. If you're thinking about making a move in 9 days, 90 days, or even 9 years, give us a call, shoot us a text. We'd love the opportunity to collaborate with you and make this home. Check out the Columbus report so you know that we're legit, so you know that we talk about this area, because this is where we absolutely love, and we love doing what we do as well. All of our contact information is in the description below. Call us, shoot us a text. So many of you have reached out. Listen, if you've researched Columbus suburbs, you've probably heard of New Albany as the wealthy enclave, or the place where executives live. And on the surface, they're 100% correct. Massive Georgian-style homes, strategic location near major employers and near the new Intel campus, a 200-acre learning campus with the top-rated schools in all of Columbus. But here are the things they're not telling you. Massive developments that are raising the tax way too high. Massive developments that are changing the community and fast. The tax situation that's burdening everyone that's living there, and the notion that all neighborhoods are built equally, well, here that's completely false. So let's dive into what fundamentally makes New Albany different than any other suburb here in Columbus. Okay, so where do you want to most avoid? Honestly, avoid the northern boundary developments. There's a lot of new constructions that's happening, a lot of businesses that are going there, but because of that, there's also going to be a ton of construction, especially for the next 2 to 3 years. And also avoid certain areas near 161. That's going to be pretty crowded itself because of the traffic congestion. And if it's middle of the night and you're hearing people honk their horns, you're going to get pissed off at them, and then you're also going to get pissed off at us. And then avoid the far western district. Technically, that's New Albany, but because of rules and regulations, you're not going to get the New Albany City District. I'm going to give you the sweet spot. The sweet spot is Tidewater and the Richmond area. You get the full New Albany experience, but you're also paying $150,000 to $200,000 less compared to those homes in the country club. Great, now you know where to live. Let's talk about lifestyle.
I'm again, no be so. Girl, you won't capture my soul. I'm again, no be so. Make you want.
And here I can tell you who New Albany is for and who it's not for. If you want a lifestyle that's distinctly surrounded on wellness, community, and synergy, this is the place for you. People say you may have a million problems, but until your health becomes a problem, then you only have one problem. And that's why Philip Heath Center for Health in New Albany is a 55,000 square foot facility combining medical care, fitness, and community programs. There's over 54 miles of leisure trails designed for walking, running, and biking, and community events that are focused on health and well-being. When I tell you that New Albany likes their people, they like their people. For restaurants, you've got Hudson 29, you've got The Goat, and you've got so many other places to eat. For coffee, you've got Fox in the Snow, and they're actually opening a new shop this year.
I just love coming to Fox in the Snow, having the breakfast, all the different pastries that they offer, everything's fresh.
I like to come get some work done, and I really like the pastries while I'm here too. You can't beat them.
Every time I have out-of-town guests, I bring them here just to check it out.
And for community events, you've got Farmers Market, 4th of July events, and community wellness event. And its location is absolutely perfect. Just 15 miles northeast of downtown Columbus, just 20 minutes away from John Glenn International Airport, and its proximity to the tech corridor around Route 33. Listen, when I tell you that people love to be a part of the community, they love to be ingrained in the events that happen, it's true. If you're moving to New Albany, these are things that you absolutely want to know and things that you're absolutely gonna do. We've actually made a list for our clients on activities that exist in New Albany. If you want that list, all of our contact information is down below. Just call us or email us for that list and we'll give you all the things that actually exist here. We actually have a newsletter where we talk about all the events that are happening in New Albany. I'll put that in the description as well so you can join. So food for thought, is New Albany the place for you? Well, it was definitely the place for John and Maya because they loved it. They loved it for the schools, they loved it for the communities, and they loved it for the fact that they were getting a safe, diverse neighborhood that made them happy. So should you make that move to New Albany? You should if you value master plan communities with beautiful aesthetics. You work in tech or the private sector. You prioritize top-level schoolings and you love to be healthy and to be ingrained in the community. It's not for you if you're looking for homes that are maybe under $400,000. You dislike HOAs and really don't want to be a part of the communities. You have to commute to downtown Columbus and this is too far of a drive. So the bottom line is this: Columbus is absolutely growing, and New Albany is a location that everyone is looking at. Amazing schools, amazing food, amazing community, and homes that, well, are beautiful in nature and things to do. New Albany is definitely a location that I see a lot of people actively gravitating towards, and a location that might be the perfect fit for you. And hey, listen, if New Albany might be the place for you, I actually did an entire video on the A to Z guide of living in Columbus, Ohio. I'm gonna put that video right here. Watch it, and I'll see you soon. Peace.